So I've been trying to fix my account. Not that there's anything much wrong with it, but I'd say the teams that I play aren't what most people would call meta. Like, I just play teams based on, like, I don't know, maybe if I like the character or not. So for example, I main Lisa, so let me just show you the team that I normally play. It was Lisa, Yanfei, Zhongli, and I'd put on a random healer. At first it was Barbara, but then like I got Bennett and he buffs damage, so I was like, yeah, he heals and he buffs damage, so I might as well just put him on the team. So this was the normal team that I play. It's, what do you call it, overloaded, and Zhongli was there for the shield. So yeah, I've been trying to build a better team because I haven't been really doing, I guess people call it end game content, you know, like the Spiral Abyss, Imaginarium Theater and everything like that. I just only played like quests and I guess the main story, and also I did some exploration, but I never did you know, like what people call the end game content, which I mean for me I think is subjective, but mostly, and I made a short about this before, the teams, I mean not teams, I mean the characters that I have on this account are actually good. Well, some of them are, like if you go to like most of my 5 stars, they're not leveled for some reason, which I feel like, you know, is a detriment to this account, because like, you know, there's a lot of them that I could use, but I guess I was just lazy. Like, to be honest with you, I was just lazy to build most of them, because farming can be a bit of a drag. So yeah, this was the first team that I, you know, started playing when I first started playing Genshin. This team here is actually it's actually the first actual team that I've built. You know, like I got Hazel one day and I was like, you know, I wonder how he plays as a DPS, and I saw someone actually use this team, but I think they had Yunjin instead of Zhongli. I'm not so sure about that, so I was like, yeah, let me try this team. But you know, my Hazel is, you know, extremely free to play, so he doesn't do that much damage. I think the most I've ever seen him do is like 100k, and yeah, let me see how he's built real quick. Okay, yeah, so this is my Hazel. I think I've shown this before on a short, and his weapon, he used the Widsith. Can't speak. And I haven't really gone around to level 19 yet for some reason. I don't know why. This is his artifact set. I want to put him on the Golden Troop set, but you know, it's kind of hard. Like, I've been farming the Golden Truth like a madman, and so far the only good pieces I've gotten for him are the flower and the circlet, which I think he needs a crit rate circlet, but I gave him a crit damage instead. Could be better. And his constellations, I only have him at C1, and his talents are, well, the most important being the skill, which is at level 9, and everything is like 6 and 7, which I need to get around to leveling up his first. Don't know how important it is, but you know, I'll probably get to it at some point. And for the other team that I was building, I mean that I've been playing all along, you know, Yanfei, she also doesn't have like a really good build. I mean, her crit ratio is not that bad, but you know, her constellations, she's what, C5. And then there's also Lisa, who I have at like C2, and her crit ratio is also not that bad. Could use some more crit damage. And my Zhongli, I know building Zhongli as a support, you know, you need to have him with a lot of HP for the shield, but I didn't do that for some reason, because I wanted to play him as a DPS. And shut up. Let's see, his weapon, yeah, I just bought this at the store with some style leader or something, I don't remember, but yeah, I don't know if this is good for him though. It's probably not. And this is his crit ratio. Probably need to change that. You know, building him as a DPS, I don't know if that's a good idea, but I've seen some people do it. And artifacts is just a bunch of random stuff. I don't even know what's going on here, but you know, it is what it is. And C0 constellations, talents are 777, and yeah, I think those are the most important ones. So I've been trying to build a team around Neuvillette. Let's see, yeah, and this is the team that I've seen people play him on. It's free to play, like extremely so, and it has Neuvillette, Fischl, Zhongli, and Sucrose. I think it's a, what is it, electrocharged with Sucrose as a damage boost, and Fischl as an electro applier. Zhongli provides a shield because my Neuvillette is C0. So yeah, I'm gonna get to building him right now. Okay, so my Neuvillette build is let's see, it's still at level 1 currently, and this is his crit ratio 49/186. The weapon is flow impurity. It's craftable. I need to get it to level 90, but I've seen people use the prototype Ember, which I also have at like level 90. And his artifacts, Marishose Hunter, I need to get him a better sense, I think maybe on set, but this one is also not that bad. I guess it's just my OCD talking, you know, trying to get him an HP sense that is on set because everything else is on set. But his flower also could be better, especially on the crit rate and, you know, constellations C0. But yeah, he's the main DPS, and Fischl is like sub DPS because of Oz and, you know, everything else. She's on Golden Troop 4-piece and everything, but some of the artifacts could be better as well. And this is a crit ratio, so let's see, this is a goblet. I think she needs an electro damage bonus. I've been trying to farm that for weeks now, couldn't get it. And circlet, I think she needs a crit rate. I gave her crit damage because it's all I could get at the moment. And the flower, not that bad, also not that bad on the feather. The sands also could use some work. When I got this, it didn't roll any crit rate, just went straight into elemental mastery twice and everything else, but missed all the crit rate. So yeah, that could use some work also. But for now, I just want to focus on Neuvillette, and yeah, let's see how much we can. Oh, I need to change the slider. This one will do for now before I get the one from Fontaine. I think this is it. But yeah, right now all I need for him is the boss mats. Everything else I think I have farmed, and I also need Mora. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get to the seahorse and start farming. Okay, so at the end of day 1, we have 44 boss mats and 900,000 Mora. Let's see, level up materials, I have plenty of those, 900, so I don't have to worry about them. And yeah, let me just level them up. I won't be able to do talents today because of Mora, but you know, there's always tomorrow. I mean, for you guys, it'll probably be just like a cut. For me, it's just a day. So yeah, let's get to it. And we're already out of Mora, so let's see, we have him at level 70. I don't know how much of his damage has improved. I mean, he could still use some work, but you know, like, that's a problem for tomorrow, I guess. Okay, so it's day 2. Let's see how much resin do I have, because I still need to farm for Mora so I can level up Neuvillette's talents. Maybe even Fischl, but I don't know, maybe another time. But anyway, yeah, so I have 200 resin and 5 condensed resin. So if I were to farm ley lines, I guess I'll have like 10 runs. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so we got how much? 1.4 million Mora. I think this should be enough to get him to level 90, but I still have to farm for his talent materials because I don't have a lot of those. I think he uses these. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, these are for his weapon. For his talents, I think it's these ones, and I don't think I have a lot of those, but let's just level them up and see how far we get. And for the ones that I don't have, I guess I'll just make up the difference by going to farm the domain. but yeah, let's see how far we take him. Okay, so I think I can only take him to like level 80 for now, because I'm still a few materials short of max ascending him, but I don't know, I'll do that some other time. But for now, you know, I just wanna get him to, I guess, level 80 and see what kind of damage he can do. And I think his normal attack is the one that is like the most important, so let's just level that one up and see how far we can take him. I'll also level up his skill and burst, but they'll be like second priority, so get this to level 5 as well. Okay, so let me go farm these and I'll be back when I have enough, and maybe we can get him to like level 777 maybe. Now this is just wrong. And one of them killed me. Suddenly, I don't even regret killing them now. I'm literally killing babies, guys. This is just weird. You know, it kind of makes you think. I think like the developers of this game are kind of messed up in the head, because like what do you mean I have to kill like infant creatures just so I can get materials to level up my characters? And it's the same thing in Netland too. It's like, yo, you just gotta kill all these adorable looking creatures, and it's like, you're not supposed to feel anything. Okay, so I don't know how this boss works, because I think I've only fought it like once. So if I die, it's not necessarily a skill issue. Damage is actually not that bad. What is Fischl doing? It's crazy that this was a Neuvillette showcase, but in the end it's Fischl who killed the boss. But anyway, I mean, at least we got to see what he does, even though his talents are at 666. I think, you know, he still does a lot more damage. Yeah, you're like, considering, you know, how that's even like not even max level and he's still doing this much damage, it's like, yeah, I think I'll probably like keep playing them, like this whole team, just so I can get the friendship level up. But so this time I switched to the prototype Ember to see if I'm going to get more damage than the last weapon I was using. But the thing is with that weapon is that it wasn't like ascended to level 90, so chances are I'm going to get more damage, but I just want to see like what's the difference. it looks like without any buffs, I'm ranging around maybe like 10k per tick, or maybe it's just with this boss, but I'm gonna test with other bosses as well to see how he deals damage. Doesn't seem like I'm doing a lot of damage, but at the same time it's the shield, and I'm actually getting more damage than I expected, even though this boss has a shield. That was actually fast, even though that boss did have a shield. Now I can probably max ascend him. Oh yeah, I still need Starfish, but most of his boss mats I already have, so yeah, might as well just max ascend him. Okay, so I don't think Raiden is the best character or the best boss to test with this character, because it's kind of hard to break her shields, especially like since my team doesn't necessarily have the right characters to break shield, especially with Official on the team. So yeah, she's not really a good test for this. So I guess I'll just have to try another boss. Does this guy have hydro resistance? Because that did no damage. still consistent around like 12-13k at most. He's not doing that much damage like compared to, you know, other builds I've seen, but considering how fast I'm clearing these bosses, he's not bad. And also it's like, if you're just looking for someone to just run through bosses like it's nothing, I think he's a good character. He just clears everything so easy. So like for farming and things like that, yeah, it's a breeze. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's this new event that just came out, but yeah, final thoughts. I mean, yeah, I'll keep playing him because I still need to level him up a bit more, because I can't leave his talents like this, you know, 666, gotta change that. But yeah, I mean, I guess the next character I'll have to level up on the list. Let's see, who do I don't know, I'll probably do Ayato because I have all of his boss mats, or Alekino, or maybe even Mavuika, but I don't know if that many people who are going to like watch this video. So if there is anyone watching, you know, like just recommend any one of these 5 stars that I can level up, you know, like just leave it in the comments and I'll get to it. But yeah, for now I guess I still have to do the new Netland region, and there's also like some new events that came with that. I want to get this bandit skin while I'm at it. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. I didn't get to showcase Neuvillette's, you know, full potential, but you know, for what he can do at the level he's at right now, it's like, it's basically enough to carry me throughout, you know, a lot of bosses and quests. And whichever character that you guys want me to level up, I guess I'll just use Neuvillette to actually like farm that boss, you know, provided, you know, the boss doesn't have like resistance to hydro and whatnot. So it's, yeah, anyway, see you guys on the next one. You know, for the longest time I couldn't clear this domain, and now that I got Neuvillette, I mean,